Can I go till I get the cocoa? Do not say no, 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 no. Spin like a go-go, up down like a yo-yo. Do not say no, 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 no. Girl, you know you're cocoa, drive me loco, up and down the pogo.
Hi guys, it's your girl Reecy, and you're tuned into Kicking It with Reecy and
Frenz.
So today we have our friends. You see my friends, and we're gonna start with Jay. What's up, Jay?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good because I'm next to you.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Holy hottie, what's poppin', girl? What's the message today?
Come to Jesus.
I like that.
I love it, Kimberly.
Jesus is King.
Kimberly, what's poppin', girl?
It's popping, everything popping.
Oh,
Pressure's
get up.
about to start popping down.
It's go. So today we're talking about, does raising mama's boys affect relationships? I love that topic, being a mother of 3 sons. So this is a nice topic.
This is all your topic.
This is not on my topic. And you are, I'm not saying you are a mama's boy. Don't know if you're a mama's boy, but hey. And Miss Nadine, she has a son. So
Single mom. So.
what I have to do with raising a mama's boy being single? You can be married and be,
single mom.
you can be married and have a mama's boy too.
Yeah, but they're usually mama's boy when it's a single mom.
No,
It's more
I don't agree with that.
When it's a couple.
Yeah, you can.
It does.
Yes,
Because most times the father going to be harder on the son.
exactly.
Than the mom. So then, most of the things, most of the times what happens is that everything the mom sheltered up.
It's
for.
true.
Because the dad is like firm, so the mom is always
I used to be like
sheltering.
that.
So
Don't
most
be
of the time-
shouting at my
But
son.
when you're as a single mom, you kind of like you're playing both roles, like my roles. You understand? But when the dad is there, the dad gonna be like, okay, my rules. And
Yes.
she come and say, oh no, don't talk to him like that.
Yep,
You know.
it's true.
So-
Don't talk to my
so-
baby.
Yeah, it does.
Yes,
it does.
yes.
It does. It does. I have that experience with my son.
Yes,
sometimes,
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. What do you think, Kim? I know you
Well,
don't have a son, but I mean, you. I don't know
have
if you.
any boys at all.
But you date
And-
Jamaican men, so you used to.
Well, I have nieces in heaven.
Why have to do the Jamaican men them like that? You hear what you specify? You've dated Jamaican men. Yo,
Them out there.
just putting out our Jamaican men out there.
Well, the thing about it, really and truly, she's not. It's
true.
she's telling the truth for real because dating the men that I have been with, they can be mama's boys. But I think up to a certain extent, I think there should just be a line drawn between the mama's boy business. Mamas and their boys.
Who
Why?
do you think is a mama's
No,
boy?
because the thing
what's
about
what's
it,
the definition?
you know
of
why?
mama?
Yeah. What?
What's the
Okay,
criteria?
so
Explain.
let's define what we think mama's boys are.
Yes.
Well, what were you thinking? What
I think a mama's boy
since you
is.
guys have boys, what do you?
I think that a mama's boys is they rely on their mom for everything. They can't wash, they can't cook, they compare their mom with the girl that they're with. Oh, my mama would do this. You know what I'm saying? They're just like everything is, well, my mama wash for me, my mommy do this. That's my definition of a mama's boy.
Okay, now let me just tell you something. I'm gonna interact with that.
Mhm.
That is correct. Now here's the part where the mama's boy becomes the problem.
Okay.
Is because of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not throwing shade at women who are close to. There's nothing wrong with a mother being close to her son. That's absolutely. But you have some mothers out there where they get a little too close. And when I mean too close, they get too involved in their sons' lives. And the boys, they tend to want women like their mother. Now, we're not saying that's a bad thing in
Right.
certain things. So let me not say that. Because you want to cherish your mom and you respect your mom. And that's good. That's very good for a man. I love to see that a man respect his mother. But the thing about it, there's a boundary. There has to be a stipulation. When you have a wife, in which some mothers do not, and I absolutely know this by other men and friends and everything like that, have no business jumping in the business of her son because she's close to her son.
You know what? Why I laugh?
And
Because
it's rude.
I have 3 boys, and I always tell them, you gonna live with your mama forever. You ain't gonna- always
I
like,
mean,
you
that's-
don't need to say that, but I said they're gonna live with me forever. I know. I'm like, I know. I have that problem. Like, I'm so.
And they will, when they meet a nice girl,
I
it just
know.
don't turn out to be well.
Let me tell you, it is so easy for me to do for them because it's just my boys. You know, it just.
But there's nothing wrong with you, sweetie, doing for your boys, but there's a boundary.
I
where you
know
gotta
there's a
stop.
boundary.
You know,
I
you
know.
can't do,
I
you
know.
But
I
there's
know.
nothing. Never stop doing for your
I was
son.
speaking to a friend today, and it's funny that we're speaking on this topic because her son and her, they're very close, and now that they're in conflict, to put it mildly. And she's like, oh, like she was kind of getting in between the son and the girlfriend. And I'm like, you can't win, right? Like, that's not something you do. Like, she was basically telling me, oh, you're shopping too much for her and stuff like that.
That's not her place.
I'm like, look, he's going to go right back to her and tell her, and then she's
And
going
that's
to
where the
poison
conflict. Yes.
his mind against you, and that is exactly what is
Well,
happening.
that's where I draw the
That's
line.
what a
Me
lot
and
of
my
women doing.
me and my big son, we're tight, right? But when it comes to his love life and all that,
You leave it
I
alone.
leave it alone. I don't
Yes.
go. I don't go that far with him.
Yeah, you have
But
to.
I do other things like, when he do his laundry, I like, let me fold your laundry and cook for him and, stuff like that. But going into the relationship, and I don't do that.
Listen,
Yeah.
if your
That's
sons come around and you want to cook for your son, there's nothing wrong with that. This is what I'm saying. The thing is what I'm talking about is when you have a son, you have kids and everything. What are you teaching them from when they're younger? The boys, you have to teach them how to cook and clean. I've seen men, they do wonders then versus waiting for a woman to do these things. I've dated men that you don't have to tell them anything. They know how to cook, they know how to clean, they know how to do everything.
But you have
You
some
understand?
that just
And you have
don't
some
do.
that don't have the, so we are the, cook.
Because their mother used
Because
to
they used to it,
Yes.
they're not gonna,
True,
and that
I-
puts a problem on me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's like, wait, why are you waiting? I have guys that said, listen, me no offer cooking things. I need no back, me no need no I like that. I love that when they say that. You understand? Because they know what they need to do. All right, for instance, my friend and everything, in Jamaica, 13 brothers and sisters, he cooked and cleaned and helped. He's the oldest out of 13. And all that. He knows how to cook, clean, wash, do everything. You don't have to tell him anything. And he knows how to do it. So when I got, when I got sick and everything and I had my surgery, I don't have to worry about anything because all those things, everything was prepared. Everything was taken care of and all that stuff. You understand? He don't have to say, oh, my mother and sister, him said that I don't have anything to do with this. He has everything under control, and he did. You understand? So he cooked, he cleaned, he knew everything. He had everything, got all the clothes washed up, everything he had. My sister said, oh my God, me and mom couldn't do anything. He just took completely over.
So let me ask
So that's
Jay.
good.
So
That's
Jay,
value that his parents taught him that.
so Jay, are you a mama's boy?
No, not at all. Not at all. I could never be a mama's boy. I mean, the definition that we use for mama's boys, now it is in some cases kind of created a monster. And when I say it's a monster, it's not like a monster that can be dangerous to society, but for the well-being when they get older, because we have to be able to independently stand on our own. But sometimes they we're stuck between a line because when a mom is being firm with us, we take it as hatred. Because your mom might try to teach you certain things or tell you to do certain things, and you thinking like she's being a bad mom. And then at the same time, a mom who is actually doing everything for you, you think is being a good mom. But then in the long run, you see what happened in the long run. The person who's getting the task, you have to do all these chores, learn something. But the person who don't have to do any chores, in the long run, don't know how to do anything. You understand? So sometimes, when our moms try to stand firm in his house, it create problem between her and her kids, especially boys, and then or even girls. But at the same time, I don't think mom's intention is to create a mama's boy. Sometimes it's just
We as mothers, as I said with my 3 boys, we're thinking one thing. I'm not thinking, oh, when they get married, what is gonna happen? I'm just like, I'm taking care of my babies and this and that, but I'm
All the way
not
to the
thinking
grown men?
they're gonna live with me forever.
I think But with you, what happened is because you're in the house and they're all in the house, you kind of get lost in the sauce a
Yeah.
little bit. So
I'm
then-
not thinking long term.
yeah,
when
so
when they
everything-
step out, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to learn to be independent. They need to do something for their wife. They not depend on the wife for everything.
Well, it's not. And
Well,
sometimes
you may not think that, but
No,
Sarah Jane,
no, what
some
I'm
women
saying-
do think to say, you know what, I'm going to teach them
Right,
because
that's
I
what
want them to,
But it's
because
not
in
even-
their head and long term they're thinking, well, let me just because I want to teach my son how to cook and clean.
yeah,
and
and
stuff
it's not
just in
about wife.
case.
It's not about wife.
You
It's
know.
not about wife because
Or even if mom is not around.
because
What if she
True.
passed away?
because
That's
when
true.
When
That's
you look at the
true.
whole
All
spectrum, there's a lot of women out here right now who cannot cook either.
Right.
They're worse than the guys.
That's true, she?
No, it's a fact. No,
No, you're right.
No,
There
are- Yeah, it's true.
there are.
So we cannot look
Most
at it
definitely.
like that's the reason why say there's such an increase in all these food secondary food suppliers.
I'm gonna
DoorDash,
cancel
Uber
myself.
Eats.
Yeah, just
know.
lose a client.
No. This is the thing.
Ain't nobody got no time
No.
for no cooking.
No, as far as the spectrum is, if you're gonna pay $1 for food, and you can make $2 in the same spare time, what would you make what to do?
Opportunity cost.
Exactly. So what you do is that you go work for $2, you pay $1 for food, you still
you
make
still have
you still have $1.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you're not gonna if you're gonna waste $1, now you have to think about it. You understand? So would it make sense? And that's why some of my clients, what they do is that this doesn't wait them because actually the time they would spend in the kitchen cooking,
I'm telling you.
they make money.
Oh my
they
God.
make twice, triple, quadruple the amount of money they spend on
Listen.
food. You
What I
understand?
always tell you, anytime I win the lotto, you're gonna be on my payroll. Cause me not cook no more.
Ah, there
You understand?
There you go.
Who wanna cook? But
But seriously, well,
enjoy
I don't think
Yeah,
it's not intentional that kids come up and be mama's boy
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. But
But now that I'm thinking about it, I really do need to let my the boys
and it's for the
be. Cause I'm
Yeah,
not
because-
thinking like.
because you
So
don't.
they
you
can-
Well,
you don't-
foodie.
you
Food
don't-
Goldie is
you
very
don't
independent.
wanna-
Him know how to cook, he know how
you
to
don't
clean.
wanna dis-
Hey, it's your girl Reecy from the Kickin' It with Reecy and Frenz show. My good vibe hoodies, t-shirts, and outfits for male and females are available right now. Click on Good Vibes Apparel.com to place your order.
Do not say no, no. No, no, no. Spin like a go-go. Up, down like a yo-yo. Do not say no, no. No, no, no.
Thank you in advance for your support, and make sure you're watching the Kickin' It with Reecy and Frenz show on Facebook and YouTube.
Everybody knows when it's getting too hot, you need to cool off. So contact Stay Cool for all your AC needs, repairs, installations, and servicing. Make sure to call 954-822-4784 or 407-684-5665 and stay cool.
You can let go, till I get the cocoa. Do not say no, no. No, no, no. Spin like a go-go. Up, down like a yo-yo.
Yeah, and
That
it's,
one.
disable them.
and it's not for women either. It's for them because we always think about, we all put it out there, say, oh, your wife, this make your wife. No, it's all about when you're out there in the world, so you can
There you go.
You can
But
manage yourself.
navigate the
One
world
thing I can
without-
say, out of my 3 boys, the youngest one, and everybody think that he's spoiled, but that little one, he can cook, he know how to clean, he do any woman that gets him good.
It's
The
not-
other two,
already said.
the other
So guess
two
what?
is
And
a
guess
work
what?
in progress.
Even if it has nothing to do with the other woman,
Yeah.
if his mom gets sick,
Yes.
he knows how to take care
Yes.
of it. Instead of the boys looking like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Well,
Yes.
we better find somebody or try to find somebody
Yeah.
to help our
That's so
mom.
true.
Yeah.
At least he will step up. So
Yeah,
this
he
is
know-
the point.
Yeah.
This is what that means. You
The
understand?
other
So when they're like
two,
that, it really doesn't have anything like Jay was saying.
Yeah, I don't know
about
why I
the other
keep.
women.
Yeah.
It's about the mother, because what if mommy falls sick? God forbid. what if something happened to mama? She's not able to do something. So you know what, bro?
They have
You
to be
do the laundry
self-sufficient,
or whatever. Maybe the other one can do since he's good with the cooking. Do
Yeah,
the cooking
yeah,
and
you're
the
right,
other can
yeah.
run the errands. Guess what? And it's all your boys that's taking care of you because guess what? Mom has taught them exactly how to be able to take care, starting with her.
True, true,
that's
true.
And it's not only about cooking and washing and cleaning.
Providing.
No, it's about learning to navigate this world without your mom. Like it's learning to take care of yourself. I'm not young. I know I look it, but I'm not
Fabulous.
young.
Holy hearted.
You
You
know,
know what I'm
so
saying?
I want to know if I die tomorrow, my son will not be desolate or have to move in with a girl that he's not ready to move in with because he cannot navigate life by himself.
But he's
right?
gonna
As
know
an
that because you
adult.
already taught him
Right.
how to do that.
Right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's our job to do that.
But-
So the definition of a mama's boy would be somebody who is unable to do that. For
And you have
example,
some guys, you have some
And you have
men.
moms who's
and
doing all those
that-
things.
that's
so we're
doing
talking
everything.
about
Not even
only,
teaching them.
We're talking about not only washing and cooking and cleaning, but we're also talking about him not being able to make a decision about anything without consulting his mom.
And you have
And
some
you
out there
have
like
guys.
that.
And let's go even a step further where they're in a relationship or even a marriage and they have to consult their mom before they even
Yeah,
consult
that
their
right
You
there,
have a
that's
lot- you have a lot
Right?
of
lot.
that. Yeah,
So-
and
so
that's
you
what's caused
constantly have
conflict.
the mom in
And it's
the
so funny that
middle
you're
of
saying that. I
everything.
have a lot of people that came to me, a lot of women that came to me, and they was telling me about situations, and it was a lot that had to do with the subject was about the mothers.
Yes.
A lot of people that I know.
Interfe-
that
that's
came to
another-
me-
Should be able
we
to
should do a
not
top-
be
we should do a-
disrespectful, but
a lot of
firm.
issues with the
If your
moms,
mom
I'm
is
gonna tell you.
meddling in your business, you
We
should
should do
be
a topic
able
on
to-
that. Interfering moms.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be
Yes,
able to.
because you have it.
sometimes it's controlling.
Not gonna lie.
Like the mama don't have nothing going.
Don't have a thing to do and into them. Yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moms
but-
love one thing.
Guilty,
Moms like to
but-
do is get in boys' business.
Oh,
That's
my
love it.
God.
She get
I'm
in
not
more
doing
than she get in
that.
the gal business then.
No,
She
because
get
the
in the
girl
boys.
will put her in her place.
Right.
But
So
the
when
boys,
the boys, mhm.
the boys, they were, open to
But I've had
listen
a
to
lot of
mommy.
women that came and said it's the mothers. They're
It's
having
true.
so many problems with
But
the
it's the
mother-in-laws.
guy, and the guy is allowing it.
Yes.
Right?
And if
Because
the boys
he's
are
weak.
close,
That's a
and if they're
weak
close
man.
to the
Oh,
mothers,
Lord.
let me
I
tell
don't
you
think
something.
that's
There's
serious,
where the
though.
problem is going to come in with the woman.
That's a weak
It's not-
person.
it's gonna
Because
come
you
in.
must be firm. You must be firm and say, look,
Respectful
it's a
but
marriage,
firm.
Respectfully firm.
Right.
Like,
Because what
if
people
I'm
don't
getting
understand-
into my son's relationship.
Because what
he
people
should
don't
be able
understand,
to
when
say,
your son marries, have his wife,
that's his
you
wife.
are not supposed to be nowhere. You have nothing. It doesn't matter if you his mother or not. You have no soul ties with him
Mhm.
when it's his wife. God put
Them
him
together.
and that woman together. They
Yes.
are married, not no boyfriend and girlfriend. And you are not to become
But-
involved into their marriage.
But
That's
the
your
mother
son
would
because you
not-
birthed him or not.
But the mother would not feel like she's entitled to be in the relationship if the son
Doesn't
did
allow
don't.
it.
You
Yeah.
always talk
But
about
guess what?
boundaries.
But the boundaries, but it didn't start. It started with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying?
No, the son needs to say respectfully to his mom, "Mom, I love you. I know we tight
Yeah,
and whatever,
but,
but
yeah.
this is my wife."
Sometimes they won't do
If
that
he's
because
really
the-
a mama's boy, though.
Exactly.
And that
He's
started,
not gonna-
that started a long time
there
ago.
you go.
Yeah, but
There you go.
So
He
have
won't
to
do
learn-
that.
He can step out of that, but he has to learn to grow up.
But
Yeah, he
but-
won't do that
but
unless
most
he,
of the times
you know.
is that the biggest thing to look at it is that while the mom is taking care of you, you kind of never show your mom the confident like like okay, I got this. So sometimes it's us as if you're in that spectrum, it's to you to just sit back and say, "Yo, mom, I got it right here." You understand? It is not a hard topic. Sometimes the only reason why your mom get out there and defending you is because he know that he just like he doesn't show him it like okay,
You can do without
you
her.
can do it without her. And it's a matter of she will respect you. If you sit and say, "Mom, I got this," or whatever
Yeah,
the case is,
yeah.
There you
she
go.
now she understand like
That's what I was about to
she-
say.
She's a control freak.
no, but
She's a control
but I
freak,
think-
she
Some
might
mothers
mess
that-
it
yeah,
up.
but if I think
You know,
I
to
think
make
if
your
you're
mother stay already.
if
They
so
can be
if so
very
controlling,
firm.
you kind of really like just
Easy.
mom, listen. this is your half and this is my half. You know, I mean, because like I said, it's not everybody gonna take that smoothly.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, most of the
There's
time,
a show that I watched named
It's a
Chantel.
step. It's a
and it's a process.
It's a
I know,
reality
like
show.
with my mom, you know.
Same thing. The man, the boy,
The first, like, it was
met
an
the mother
issue
broke
when I
up in
first got
relationship.
married.
Yeah.
Like every
A lot of
week,
them doing it.
weekend, my mom wants me to come to
Them
their house
come
and
up.
do stuff at the house. And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
I work all week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and my weekend before I have kids is me and my wife time. And I didn't even tell her that. I told my dad that. He told my wife, my mom that. And Harry told her that. You know, yeah, stuff she had at her house to keep at her house. She told me to go pick it up. Exactly. Yeah, I got you a high school award. I got this. I said, come pick it up from my house. And she had an issue because, but she, you know, we got past it, but she had to learn how to let go of that.
Yeah, you
Understand
have
that there's
to
a new
teach
woman
her.
that's in my life, not to
Yeah.
disrespect you or replace you, but this is now my important woman. You're not gonna replace you. You're still my mother.
Right.
But so she had to like learn that, but it was a hit to her. Like,
But you know,
Mm.
but I think I mean sometimes from the outside it kind of seems like okay, it's that easy. But
it's not. Yeah,
when
it's not.
it's just like you know, you look at anything, the life, an animal, you can't just take the cub away from them just like that. You understand? So it's a process. So sometimes the mothers it might be hard to get away from the mothers, but you know, I think you know if you show them and talk to them along the way, like you know, okay, mama got this and whatever. It's just like releasing them of their duty little by little, little by little. And soon from now, you know, they get in their corners and take care of themselves. But the most important thing, I think, most of the time is that they want to make sure that their offspring is actually, when they step out, you know, they're good. You understand? Sometimes most of us is like really weak. So then, of course, it's going to cause an issue.
I love that because my son and I had a conversation yesterday, and my son is 20. So I was telling him something about retirement, and he told me that he had a retirement plan, which I didn't know he had one, right? Because I had opened one for him already, and he told me, and then he started to tell me about it and how it works and blah 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 blah, and like a little part of me was like, oh, but you shouldn't do this, you should do that, and instead I shut up. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome, you did that by yourself, blah 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 blah. So we have to be able to encourage them and let them realize that you can do this by yourself.
Right.
And he was so proud, you know.
Exactly, baby. But if you had shut him down,
Yeah,
he'd have
that would kind of mess up his
yeah.
self-esteem.
Even
right
if he made
there.
a mistake, you kind of give him the props. Like,
Exactly.
all right, you know, you know. But you know, sometimes
Yeah, that's
it's just,
important.
yeah, we have to be careful with our correction because that will cause an issue
That's
too.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But it's kind of hard.
so there's nothing wrong with you being a mom.
As a single mom, well, to a certain extent, after a while you have to teach them. When I notice that my son might soon leave, I'm like, okay, I need to teach him. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I baby him for maybe a little bit too long,
Yeah.
but then I start to teach him what he needs to know to equip him. Just in case
So
he
he
goes
can be
out there,
prepared. Yeah.
even if he said, look, I'm gonna move out. I wanna be, cause you know sometimes they do that. Like I wanna move out. I'm gonna live with my friends, or I'm gonna rent somewhere.
And they come back.
And one thought is like, really? And then the next thought is like, let me show you our monthly budget.
Yeah.
Because you know they're thinking, okay, the rent is $1,000, but they're not thinking
Think about-
about the light and the
Oh
water.
yeah,
and
I
the
had to
this and the
school
that
one.
and-
Yeah, I had
right?
to.
So in a way you have to just prepare them because they have no clue.
They don't
No,
know
they
what's
don't
going
have
on
no
out
They
there.
have no clue. So
That's like
you just have to get them
my
as
son was
prepared
like that.
as possible.
The 20-year-old, oh, he
Uh-huh.
want to move on his own. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I know you're an adult, but other than paying the rent, you have
Yeah,
car
there are other
payment,
things.
insurance,
Yeah.
you have light, food, internet, cause y'all can't do without Wi-Fi.
Yes.
All of that, cause he was like, so when I move out, are you gonna help me with?
No,
I'm like,
I
Negro,
have all
no.
these bills here.
Like, this is why you need to stay home, save your money, and be prepared for when you move out. You stay out.
Right.
You understand?
And don't come back.
And don't
right?
come back. No, I always tell him that they're home.
If you leave a house, I don't think you should go back. And you know,
No, but
Yeah,
but you guys looking at it the right way. Is that is coaching them in the right path. But sometimes some gonna listen. It's gonna
Some
be hard.
gonna listen.
It's gonna be a
Some-
hard topic because sometimes Good things are sometimes hard to swallow, but at the same time, you know,
And some of them need to go out. They don't want to hear what you're saying,
They'll-
so they have to
they'll
go
figure
out
it
there
and
and see.
The
Oh
hard
yeah,
way,
mommy
the
was
hard way,
right,
the hard way.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the only way they're gonna learn.
Yeah.
You know, they
Sometimes.
have to get that. You know.
Not the one ahead.
We
Yeah.
just, we just
Well,
have
that
to
too.
know to just keep the room empty a little
I
bit.
always tell them that they can't come
But
out.
if you stay too long, it's turning into a closet.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Right?
The clock is ticking.
Right?
The cl-
Yeah.
20, 21.
I moved out when I was
Yeah, I haven't been
17.
back.
I moved out when I
I
was
always ask my kids like.
As soon as I
My,
turned
I'm
18.
always referring to lotto because I know I'm gonna win the lotto one day. So I said, when I win the lotto, I'm gonna get a big old house, and everybody have their own. Two of them said, yeah, they come one
How
I don't
often
know.
do you buy the lotto?
every week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you have real hopes. She has real plans.
I have real plans. Yeah. And then I watch the lottery home thing,
Yeah,
whatever. But
okay,
yeah, I
yeah.
always like tell them.
She's gonna manifest that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
manifest that.
right?
So you setting the lottery on your name, or you
Oh,
getting
no.
the thing so you can put it in so nobody knows who you is?
I'm putting it on
Right.
somebody else.
You going to your name?
Yeah, me and my son, we already planned it all. I'm gonna call him, tell him that you can tell your employer to, you know, we roll into Tallahassee. We're gonna get that check, and we gonna, yeah.
No,
So
sir.
you're not
I
worried
don't
about
want
security?
anybody.
Nobody
Like
knowing
security?
you?
No, I mean security.
No, I'm saying. 'cause
Oh,
if
you mean as
when
far?
I think about when I think about lottery,
Oh, you mean like that?
I would
Oh.
pay somebody to get the
I'm not
money.
gonna set it on my name.
Oh,
you
you-
know where I
Yeah.
stay.
Oh, you mean it like
I'm
that?
gonna create an account so when they go into it, they don't have to know. who
Oh,
I
I
am.
never thought about that.
That's
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
probably
people
good
don't
too.
know that.
Yeah, I
Be
wouldn't
It's a
want
lifestyle
anybody to
outside
know.
of what you see when people they actually go out there and they get an account for security just for when their kid or somebody is kidnapped. 'Cause these type of things happen. They don't put that out there. When you got real money.
Oh, I'm
real
just thinking.
people that-
Listen, I'm just thinking of collecting that lotto ticket
Right,
and
now,
making.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm.
your kids
nobody
they-
knows.
Yo,
Tell your
yo.
kids sign an NDA. They can't tell nobody.
Listen, my words. I'm gonna be winning that lotto because I play it every week. I'm a scratcher.
Remember your friend. Remember your
Okay.
friend.
Reecy and Frenz.
Crazy ass
There you
friend. Jay's like, please. Yo, when I call everybody, say, yo, we're taking a trip to Tallahassee. Y'all know what time it is. But yeah, and he's like,
2020.
yeah, we speaking and we gonna win the lotto. But he said he don't know if he would, you know,
Move
that kind of
back in
that
with
kind of
you.
hurt my feelings because I want all my kids to be in like a compound, like the Kennedy compound. But
Get alive.
Unless you have a room
no, he didn't have a lot.
He didn't want to go. What? He didn't want to do what now?
He said he don't know if he would come back home.
Get alive.
because
To find the
you
big-
understand certain things, certain.
You need your man, don't you?
Yeah.
You're gonna have some
Alright,
soundproof
too.
walls.
Right.
No, but everybody. Reecy needs a man.
Don't be like that. Baby. You want to hold on to the
I know.
kids. Don't, please.
I be holding on.
Look, with all that money she don't want.
And you can still love them, honey. You can still love them.
I
Let
know.
them go. If they find some nice girls and everything, let them go along and get married and have the kids.
God
you
left
have your
me.
grandkids and stuff.
Yeah, I'm visiting.
And them
you
gal
know,
picnic,
and
they gone but
Thank
their business.
God left
See,
me, my
Gina gone
boys.
about you, she gone about her business.
Gina
What
said
that?
she ain't coming back.
And hat sucking baby and everything.
God,
How the
yeah.
hell's the baby?
But the hiking prices nowadays, they'll be staying home for a while.
Yeah. So.
They'll be
Yeah.
staying home for a while.
So I will, you know, take that into consideration about raising my boys, not to be grow them up as a mama's boy.
It's
I know you ain't talking.
It's to their detriment.
Yeah,
No,
it is.
man, my son is not a mama's boy.
Okay.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Okay, all
He
right.
would be baptized if he were a mama's boy and would have baptized. That's like the one wish me have for my son. Like, I pray every day.
And keep
So-
praying,
so-
keep
so-
praying.
He's baptized.
No, he's
He
not.
show every day.
Jay,
I
behave
wonder what that boy
yourself,
did.
behave yourself, y'all.
Really?
This was a great conversation. This was really great, and as usual, thank you guys for joining us on Kicking It with Reecy, and join us next time for some more topics. You know, some more great topics. If you have any suggestions, hit us up and let us know. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys, and see you next time. Peace.
You cannot go till I get the cocoa. Do not say no, 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 no. Spin like a go-go, up down like a yo-yo. Do not say no, 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 no. your cocoa, drive me loco. Up and down the pogo, sweet like a soco. Got me in a chokehold. Oh no, pump it like Sunoco. Cuffing season purple. Babes, you know your cocoa is the sweetest medicine.